Good evening, everyone. It's Dave here from the iReady podcast. Just trying to catch my breath and keep up with everything that we've just witnessed at Rugby Park, because Rangers have just finished their match in the league. Barry Ferguson's first game in charge as interim manager of Rangers. Yes, a lot has happened this week. I honestly can't believe it. My X account has been on constantly, catching up with all the news from the takeover to Philip Clement getting sacked and then Barry Ferguson coming in along with his assistant managers. It's just been non-stop, all go, and then finally we had this game coming up against Kilmarnock at Rugby Park, where we have struggled of late. We've struggled against Kilmarnock, full stop. We knew it was going to be a difficult game, but we have pulled this one out the bag. We've had a bit of everything, the good, the bad and the ugly throughout this game, but we have managed to win the game by 4-2. Now, I'll get into the game. Like I said, it was Barry Ferguson's first game in charge after his whirlwind appointment, and we were wondering what team he was going to put out. He stuck with exactly the same team that got beat by St Mirren at the weekend, with Butland in goal, Tavernier, Proper, Nsiala and Jefte, Diomande, Raskin, Cherney, Hadji, Igman and Dessers. On the bench, Kelly, Ridvan, Lawrence, Barami, Fernandez, McCausland, Rice, Curtis and Danilo. But guys, for the first half an hour of this game, we were a complete and utter shambles, especially in defence. It was embarrassing at times. It was schoolboy stuff. It really did. Every time that Kilmarnock were getting the ball, it was looking as if they were going to score. Started off, it was all Kilmarnock, an early chance for them on the second minute, and it all came from a loose ball from Hadji in midfield. He gives the ball away, slack pass, Kilmarnock break, ends up with a shot at the edge of the box, which is well saved by Butland and out for the corner. Rangers did have one good chance on the 4th minute, just 2 minutes later. The ball is bobbling about inside the box. It falls to Hadji. He heads it in front of Igman. Igman, he shoots in a half volley. It's a good shot. Really good save by the goalkeeper for Kilmarnock and out for a corner. But then on the 12th minute, Kilmarnock take the lead, and oh my goodness, it is a shambles in defence. The ball comes in from the left-hand side. Now, I think it was Proper who was marking the goal scorer. Proper seems to trip. I don't know if he trips over his own feet or he trips over Jefte. He falls. It gives the Kilmarnock player a free header at the back post, and that's all it was. Simple header in there, marking a complete shambles. Rangers all over the place, and it's 1-0. to Killie, and then 3 minutes later, disaster, because Killie double their lead. And again, I've got here absolute schoolboy stuff. And Nsiala, I hate singling out players, especially young players, and especially a guy who's actually played quite well recently. He had a very poor game against St Mirren. I was quite surprised to see him still starting the game. But Nsiala, the ball just at the edge of the box, he tries to header it like a low header to Raskin right in front of him. Raskin, with a poor touch, tries to pass it. I don't know what he's thinking about. It goes straight to the Kilmarnock striker at the edge of the box, and he curls one past Butland. It's a great finish, but oh my goodness, he should never ever have been in that position to score the goal in the first place. Really schoolboy stuff by Rangers. We just need to clear our lines, as clear as that. And then from there, it was all Kilmarnock firing in high balls. Nsiala looked so uncomfortable. The Kilmarnock striker was all over him. He was out muscling him every single time. It just looked as if it was a matter of time before Kilmarnock would actually get the third. In the 20th minute, Killie should have been 3 up, because Armstrong breaks away down the right hand side. Jefte was, I don't know what he was doing marking-wise, but nobody on Armstrong whatsoever. He gets to the byline, he fizzes a low cross right across the face of the goal, and I think it was Marley Watkins, the Kilmarnock striker, completely fluffs his lines, thankfully puts it past the post. Might have been offside regardless, but really, really poor stuff for Rangers. And then Killie through again on the 23rd minute, and it's a long ball up to their striker, and again he easily outmuscles Proper this time, hits a shot at just past the post. Again, living dangerously, defending shocking, and midfield's nowhere. We can't get the ball up front. Kilmarnock are all over us. It's just absolutely shocking at this stage. But to be fair to Barry Ferguson, he makes the change early on, and in the 30th minute he takes Enciala off and brings Ridvan on and puts James Tavernier to centre half. And we've all said James Tavernier's actually played quite well at centre half, and from there we didn't look back, because from the 30th minute onwards there was only one team in it, and that was Rangers. 33rd minute with a glorious chance, Igman, he breaks into the box the right hand side, looks up, squares the ball to Dessers. He's about 3 or 4 feet out, hits the shot. It was surely going to be a goal. The Kilmarnock defender manages to get the block in the line and they get it cleared. It was a great block, don't get me wrong, but Dessers should be finding the net there. It was a glorious chance for him to score, but we only had to wait a minute later for Rangers to get their first goal of the game. And again, Igman with the ball in the Killie half. He actually gets fouled, but the ball falls to Diomande, who looks up. He plays on, even although it was going to be a foul. The referee allowed play to go on. He plays a fantastic through ball to Czerny. Czerny's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper runs out and Czerny, cool as a cucumber, slots it underneath the goalkeeper and into the back of the net to make it 2-1 to Kilmarnock. 40th minute, glorious chance for Rangers. Czerny again races through. It's a kind of 3-on-1. He's got Dessers to his right. He's got Igman to his left. He plays in Dessers. Dessers is sort of offset, manages to get a good shot, but straight at the goalkeeper. The keeper saves it. Another great chance. Expecting us to score there again, 3-on-1, maybe the wrong option by Czerny and not to play in Igman. But that's where it got to half-time. Rangers, the first 30 minutes, all over the place in defence. But like I said, fair play to Ferguson, he changed it. And from when he changed it, it was all Rangers. The last 15, we managed to get the goal and finish the half strongly. So we were looking for more of the same in the second half, and we certainly got that. 53rd minute, Hadji picks up the ball at the edge of the box. He goes for a sort of cross shot. The ball is deflected away from Dessers. He was about to just stick his toe out, and I'm sure it would have been a certain goal. And it's out for the corner, and it's from that corner that Rangers equalise. The ball floated into the box. Dessers doesn't have to jump, doesn't have to move. All he's got to do is get his head on the ball. He does that, he heads it down. It's straight at the goalkeeper, but thankfully it's low through the goalkeeper's legs and into the back of the net to make it 2-2. No more than Rangers deserved at that stage. Rangers really in the ascendancy now. We needed that third goal, and on the 63rd minute, we got the third goal, and it was a cracker. Ridvan, who was at right back, he looks upfield. He sees Dessers making a run into the box. He plays a fantastic long ball up just over the top of Dessers. Dessers has only got one thing on his mind. The ball dips, and Dessers just hits it first time past the goalkeeper. It's a sensational goal. Sensational. Cyril Dessers, a complete enigma. We know what the guy can do. Some of his goals are absolutely out of this world. Some of his misses are absolutely shocking. And we saw the good and the bad from Dessers today, but that certainly was the good. Tremendous goal. 3-2 to Rangers. Kilmarnock had done nothing up to this stage. 75th minute, they had a rasping low shot from outside the box, but a very good save by Butland and cleared. 77 minute, Igman picks up the ball, runs to the edge of the box, shoots, and the keeper saves. Great save out for the corner. Then there was two subs, Hadji and Igman off, Lawrence and Barami on, and Barami only had to wait 7 minutes to get that all-important fourth goal and to kill the game off. And it was Ridvan to Dessers inside his own half. And what a touch by Dessers. Sensational. He flicks the ball on for Diomande, who kept running into the Kilmarnock box. Diomande keeps going. He sees he's got Barami to the right-hand side running at the box. He plays him in. Barami looks up, fires the ball past the goalkeeper into the top left corner. Tremendous goal. 4-2 to Rangers. What a comeback. Absolutely brilliant. 87th minute, Cherny off, McCausland on. 6 minutes of added time. We had one last chance. Jeffrey down the left wing. The ball into Barami. He hits it in the half volley. It was heading into the back of the net. It gets charged down. He gets a second shot at it. Hits it with his other foot just over the bar. Really unlucky there by Barami. And that is how it ended. Like I said, trying to get my breath back. My fingers have been typing mad with all the incidents that happened in this game. What you've got to say about Barry Ferguson, I had my doubts on this appointment. I know it's just an interim manager, but to be fair, after he made the change, he changed the formation as well. It looked more like a 4-4-2 that we went into after the 30th minute. And from there, it was all Rangers. We're in the complete ascendancy. We completely dominated Kilmarnock, and we've not done that in a long time. And we got the comeback, and as Rangers fans, delighted with that, because as one of my friends messaged me through the game, if that was Clermont when we were 2-0 down, I don't think we would have came back. I think we would have struggled to even draw the game there. So hopefully Barry Ferguson is going to iron out these wee issues that we've got in defence. James Tavernier looked great when he went into centre half, so with the problems that we've got in defence, does Tav stay there and Ridvan stays at right back? We've seen it a few times there this season. I think I would rather have one of our mainstays back at the centre half there and Tav at right back, but it was excellent. Cyril Dessers getting man of the match on the TV there. You can't disagree with that, especially in the second half. Dessers was excellent, even though he missed those two glorious chances. That is what we're going to get with the man. We know that. But personally, I thought Cherny was excellent throughout the whole game. Every attack seemed to go through him. I'm delighted that we managed to get that. We just need to iron out the problems in defence. If Barry Ferguson can do that, then I'm sure he will be on to a good thing, especially for the rest of the season. So it ended on a positive note. It started, like I say, in the first 30 minutes, really, really poorly, but we got there. Great comeback by Rangers, and, you know, we can't ask for much more the way the game ended. Anyway, guys, Derek and I will be recording another pod. It will be next week, unfortunately, because of my work. But we will be back. We've got a lot to talk about. There's, like I said, there's so many things have happened in the life of Rangers and Rangers fans over the last week. You know, it's a lot to take in, but we are where we are. We need to get on with it. I'm sure the fans will go out, give Barry 100%, especially with the big games coming up in Europe also. So I'll leave it at that, guys. Like I say, we will talk soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Goodbye.